And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the WardiTV Monday, number 38. Welcome back to the quarterfinals, the round of 8. We're here, we are back, and we've been following Creator into the next round, into his next round opponents. Here we go, spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have our South Korean Terran player, the Red Terran, representing Shopify Rebellion. It is ByuN. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the blue Protoss player from South Korea representing Esports. It is a Creator. And if you're in the chat, predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we jump into our TvP. Oh, hello. As ByuN does move out early on with the SCV, and we'll see if we can avoid the probe scouts of his opponent. As these two, they play quite often. We actually casted them last night. We casted them last night in the Korea qualifiers. It was very heartbreaking, of course, as they were facing off in the lower brackets. And it was, again, very heart-wrenching for Creator. Did have a bit of an emotional night, I will say, with how close he was to making it into the global finals. Global qualifier, I meant to say, and barely didn't quite make it. Really good to see him here. He's back on that grind, back on that horse. Likewise, Creator and ByuN, they face off quite often when it comes to online weekly tournaments as well, whether it's Sparkling Tuna Cups, whether it's Pegasus Mondays, or whether it's WardiTV Mondays as well. Just because they're so active, they face off quite a lot. So we've been casting a lot of ByuN versus Creator over the past like 2 months. It's been a lot. And they do go back and forth. They do go back and forth in this series. In general, I do think that ByuN has a slight edge over Creator in general. But I would not be surprised if this goes to the ace match. Wouldn't be surprised if this does go all the way. I mean, hey, they went to the ace match last night as well. Oh, sorry, they went to game 4. That's it. They went to game 4 last night. They went to game 4 in their best of 5. As ByuN does open up with the eBay block, there was enough progression. Creator going to be forced to expand elsewhere at the natural location. So already a nice start. Already a nice start here from ByuN. Does force the unnatural natural. From here, you could try to go Reactored Reaper. Sorry, you could go Reactored Factory Hellion production. But ByuN isn't typically one to go for that style. You can see here we have the Reactor on the ranks and the Factory on its own. And that's a Factory after CC. So this isn't too aggressive here by ByuN. He's making Creator uncomfortable, for sure, but isn't committing. Go. Community qualifies when GSL and Creator makes the global qualifier, as far as I know. Oh, there you go. I mean, yeah, there's I'm pretty sure there's like certain ways for certain people to get in and to not get in, depending on how certain events play out. It doesn't feel good knowing that like your future is in the hands of someone else, but technically, there's a chance. So we are setting up. So far, Blink is on the way. Now working towards Blink with that Twilight Council opener. From here, Creator can soon expand. We're on how many gates so far? Getting up to a 2-gate setup, so 2-gate Blink. Meanwhile, ByuN back at home going for his own 1-1-1. Nothing too crazy here. Again, does actually go for his initial medevac drop behind this, building up his tank count. It does move out. With this, it can try to abuse Creator being stuck in 2 locations here. Try to hit the main, try to hit the natural. As he is spotted by the hallucination. Nicely done. Creator, he's aware. He keeps up. Then he rotates over. Breaks the lock-on. Lock-on is broken. Adapter does pull away in time. Still taking a lot of damage. Shield batteries burning through that energy. Is holding on. Dropping into the main. Just abusing this location. Getting a probe kill. Not bad. And will get away. As remember, Blink is not done. Blink is not yet done. Oh. That does pull away. Nice shield battery overcharge. Or NG overcharge. As ByuN still gets 4 probe kills. It does focus on 3 more workers. Cyclone finally goes down. And Creator will hold, but not without losing another probe. And ByuN just getting the most out of this drop, getting 5 probe kills. Ay, ay, ay. A very nice trade considering those were what, vanilla Marines. With that, ByuN pulls back. Content with his trade, building up his tanks, getting ready for the second wave, the second push. As he does move out. Unfortunately, this is unscouted. There was no observer in position, there was no hallucination, no stalkers either. Creator, not where he needs to be, is out on the map. And this is a very ByuN push. Again, no stim, no upgrades. Just tanks and vanilla Marines. Does get within range. Does force a recall. He does recall back home. Yeah, he does get another 5 probe kills. Will lose these tanks, but again, he's trading with the stalkers as best he can. Taking down 2 so far. The blink does kick in. Oh god. So far so good, as ByuN, he just rallies across. He wants those stalkers. Base him in. Gets a stalker. Again, the trades, 5 stalkers, 11 workers in total. Did cost ByuN 2 tanks. That is brutal, but at the same time, ByuN doesn't really need tanks anymore. Like, tanks, they're crucial when it comes to 3-gate and 4-gate blink defense, but that isn't really happening here. Remember, it was a 2-gate setup, now into a 3rd base, full saturation, into charge, into storm. Back at home, tanks, they've served their purpose. Now ByuN can look to expand or commit. There we go. 3rd base going to be on the way. The era of tanks has come and gone for ByuN. Working on the next step. Creator did delay his forges here, so he's going double forge, double upgrades. Oh. Catching at the army. Now dropping into the mineral line. And there is Storm to defend. There we go, Storm is revealed. ByuN, he will be cleaned up. But really just causing a distraction at the same time. Does hit the 4th. And can he force a cancel? Yeah, he will. Cancel the 4th base, he got what he wanted. Now he has to pick up and get the hell out of here. Does pull away. Oh. Does pull back. ByuN claiming his 3rd. And the game will continue here. At least we're hoping to. Creator, it looks like he will spot the Doom Drop. ByuN getting a little bit adventurous. Diving into the main, there's the recall. Creator, he's ready. And ByuN, he commits in. It does unload, does commit. Nice dodge on the storms. Yeah, storms don't quite connect. Zel's going to be going down. ByuN, he's getting damage done here. He's going for the stalkers. He stims in, he ignores the zealots. Gets 1, 2, 3, almost all the stalkers. Drops back into the low ground. And Creator just being pulled apart. He's just being pulled apart at this point, and he has no 4th base. He has no economy. Better storms towards the end. Much better. But despite that, still some brutal trades. And ByuN still rallying in. Oh. Does throw away those Widow Mines. Creator, he's holding on. Let's go. Surviving. And ByuN's still just rallying, by the way. Like, he's been so aggressive this game. Almost non-stop rallying across the map, dropping into the main. Finally backs off. Momentum is on his side. ByuN has a greater economy. Again, Creator just now getting his 4th base, just now getting saturated. Has been so heavily delayed. He's holding on. The other scary thing for Creator, ideally in this kind of game state, you do want to diversify your splash damage, but we just don't really have the economy to do that. We haven't had it because of the late fourth. So Creator's still building back up. Creator is vulnerable. He has 2 Eye Templar. The rest are coming back. So we got 4 more in the prism. 6 in total. Ooh, EMP goes off, catching 2 Eye Templar already. 4 left. Yeah, 4 Templar remaining. Storm coming in. A nice soul in the Marines. There's 2 Eye Templar left. ByuN does get behind the middle line. Oh my god, Prism goes off! And Prism does unload, EMP on the High Templar, and that means 0 Storm. 0 Storm, ay ay ay. And the army can just commit in, EMP on the Archons. And Creator's army just melting here. And again, he just doesn't have the supply to work with. He doesn't have the economy. As the Immortals go down, Zealots as well, and now it's only the Stalkers remain. And Creator just picked apart this game. Having such a hard time even expanding and getting a 4th base. Even establishing his own natural. Creator trying to hold on. Does go for the NG overcharge. Does have some storms. Oh, nice storm. Okay. Oh, that was the only one. Yeah, that was the only one. And with that, once again, ByuN, he will break through. Takes down the Archons. The ghosts are getting very low. It doesn't matter. At this point, it does not matter. He's moving in. Here comes the first Colossus. Again, this was delayed because of delayed 4th base. All the tech was later than usual. And the 4th will go down for the 2nd time. He just can't get a 4th. Ah. Creator, he just cannot keep up. Not after all the early game damage. And with that, ByuN getting another expansion, getting a 4th base of his own, getting a 2nd starport. From here, we can start working towards the Viking production, Liberators as well. Now, Creator, he can try to recover here, especially when it comes to like run-bys and counterattacks. If you notice, this entire game, he just hasn't been able to do so there. Whether it's with War Prism drops, or run-bys, or Warpins, there's been nothing threatening ByuN. If you recall, earlier we saw that Creator tried to move out, but ByuN, because he was just non-stop attacking, Creator had to come back home. Like, every time he's just forced back home. So there just has been no harass. And ByuN is about to max. He's about to max out. You see Creator, he's not fully aware of the army location. Oh, now spots it. They spot each other. ByuN, he doesn't spot the 2nd observer. Creator's keeping up. Upon seeing this army movement, ByuN should know that there's an observer somewhere. As he does pull away. Now, ByuN is max. Creator, he's slowly catching up in supply. He does not have any High Templar, so no storms. Just relying on the Colossus. Oof. Those are brutal EMPs. EMPs, they do pop off. First Colossus goes down. He gets 1. Yeah, playing it safe. Hiding back. Doesn't want to throw away his lead. Yeah, Vikings, they go for the Prism. They don't quite get the Colossus. Nice juggling, okay. Creator holding on. Does hold on. It's still very much an uphill battle, but he's holding back. He's holding. He'll be fine. And again, there is a world where... Never mind. I was going to say this world where he can still land those those storms. He can still shut down the army. But it is just very Marauder heavy. Just so many Marauders. 25. Like, ByuN's army is built to tank. Creator once again just being bullied away. So I'll save the Colossus. Then he respects it. Does back off. As he on the Archons. Oof. First Colossus goes down. The other Colossus wastes some DPS there on the turret. On the tower. And with that, we're trying to go for the warp, but another Colossus goes down to 1. Down to 1, and TvP down to 0. A couple of boys are being pulled. This is the last fight here for Creator. This is his final army, and he will lose everything here. GG gets called, and ByuN will take game number 1. Whew. GG. GG, well played. Just a really, really rough start there for Creator. If you remember, Creator, he was a couple of seconds late with his Stalkers. I'm referring to the moment where ByuN, he pushed out with his Marine tank push. This was after the Cyclone drop. After the Cyclone drop, which did do some damage, don't get me wrong. I think he killed, what was it, 11 probes at the start of the game? Like 5 and 5? It's crazy. But after that, he then pushed with 2 tanks and vanilla Marines. And if you remember, Creator, he moved out with his Stalkers, and they barely missed each other. They missed each other. Stalkers, they got outside of the natural, and ByuN slipped past. He was able to slip past. Oh, able to slip by. Oh. He was able to slip by in the end. And because of that, he was able to sneak up on the expansions, on the 3rd base initially when he was able to get some damage done, and likewise again on the 4th base as well. And that just did get out of hand. It got out of hand in the end. Creator, it took him so long to expand, to claim his 3rd, to claim his 4th base. He was denied time and time again, and he was just one step behind. Like, he was just perpetually behind there from the aggression of ByuN. And we spoke about it. Because ByuN was being so aggressive, Creator, he never felt the freedom, felt the room to actually go for any zealot run bys or counterattacks. There was nothing threatening ByuN at all that game. It was crazy. I legitimately don't think there was ever a counterattack until the very end. I think that was the first time the Creator had pushed across the map, outside of scouting with his Stalkers, like at the start of the game. This is crazy. But here we go. Here we go. We're getting to our next game, and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Persephone, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the Red Terran representing Shopify Rebellion. It is ByuN. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the Blue Protoss representing Al-Qadia Esports. It is Creator. Again, early on, having a hard time at keeping an eye and catching the aggression of ByuN. Did pay the price for it, and it snowballed from there. We'll see if he can keep up this time. As ByuN was able to set a pace and just kept it up. Just kept that momentum going. Here we go. Creator does get his natural. So far, just a gate, a cyber expand, standard opener out of Creator. Likewise, ranks expand out of ByuN. Economic opener. This time there's no eBay block, so this time Creator, he will have a little bit more of a comfortable start compared to last game. Here we go. And we'll see where that takes us. So players are building up. ByuN does scout. It does check the third location, just making sure there's no proxy gateway. Make sure he doesn't get cheesed out. So ByuN playing safe. Likewise, creator here. I think I saw a Zelda in production, but does cancel. Going for the sentry. Sentry openers have been a lot more common when it comes to the latest patch, like that pack. I guess ever since the change. But sentry openers, they do allow for more scouting, of course, especially with the NG overcharge. They allow you to keep an eye on what ByuN is up to. They've become a big part of PvT and PvP. All the sentry openers. All the hallucinations. With this, we have initial tech lab on the factory, going for the early cyclone. Last game, if you remember, we had a marine cyclone drop to start things off, but the cyclone gets cancelled, and we open up Widowmine instead. Okay, and this is what's really scary about this kind of setup here, is that you can kind of like fake out your opponents, and you can go for a hidden Widowmine play. I say hidden Widowmine, there's a tech lab on the factory. Like, you don't expect a Widowmine here, you expect a cyclone, and the scout is denied. Yeah, the scout is denied, Widowmines are building up, and so far, unscouted. Yeah. as we fake an add-on slot. Okay, let's go. So we have the initial Widowmine here, followed by tank production. ByuN moving out. He's having fun, Pat. He's having fun. Creator moving in with a second scout. He will confirm the tech lab is on the factory. Drop does get across, going for the mineral line. Oh! We'll see if we can get in. So far is zoned away. And force to pick up. So Creator doesn't take any damage. Oh, despite that we just commit in. He's going for the sentry. Can he get it? Not quite. So far one probe goes down. The sentry does fall as well. Nice pickup. Gets the sentry. From here pulls away. And again, the sentries, how much more valuable here. We spoke about how sentries, they do provide you so much scouting information, but now, well sniped, has to be replaced. Otherwise, Creator is going to be in the dark. As he has no more sentries. Likewise, Creator hunting down that drop. ByuN moving out early on. Remember, this is without Sim, very similar to last game. 2 tanks and massive vanilla marine. Now this time he gets spotted. Yeah, this time Creator does spot this. He can slow this down. Takes off 1, 2, 3 marines. Same time, Liberator into the main. Getting 1 probe kill. Cool. But again, as opposed to last game, Creator, he does see this coming. Diving on the tank, gets 1, takes on 1 tank, takes on the second tank as well. Nice defense. And with that, Creator, he will hold this time. He will hold on, he will not lose any workers. I mean, he lost 1 to the Liberator. But you know what I mean. And with that, he shuts down the push, and again, no extra damage here at the third. Nicely done. Okay. I saw the blue blob on the minimap. I was like, did he expand? What's happening? He's like, oh, no, okay, just the gateway. It's very confused. Going for the proxy. Getting up to a 4-gate setup. The tank is exposed. Dives on the tank. No bunker. Ooh, no bunker does take an extra volley to the face though. Despite that, we'll take down the tank. Can bully back the Marines. Boys after you pulled. And again, without a bunker, ByuN cutting corners. Being punished. He is being punished here. I mean, now he has no tanks. Now there's nothing for the soldiers to fear. The same is not yet done. Gets a Marauder. ByuN, he is hurting. Getting another Marauder. Oh. Barely doesn't get the other. I love the retargeting there on that medevac. Splash shots going up. Boys being pulled once again. Remember, Creator can just keep warping in. He has that proxy. He has the setup. There we go, warping in Zealots. Storm is on the way. Storm is on the way, gets another medevac as well. ByuN is just falling apart here, or getting picked apart. And again, this is all thanks to just how well Creator dealt with the initial tank push. Here he pulls away, gathering energy. Storm is almost complete. A charge likewise as well. Needs a little bit more time. And Creator, he might be able to break this location. Remember, there are no more tanks, and there's no reason to make any more tanks. So there's 0 tanks to defend. There's still no bunker, by the way. That's a lot of Marauders, though. Creator up. Likewise falling back. We do have a couple of storms, but they don't quite connect. Not yet. Storm does graze the army. Creator Mine's going to be going down. We still have another storm in the chamber. Another 2. Once again, mainly zoning. A better connection towards the end. Zelda charging in. And Creator, can he break ByuN here and now? He's so close. A little bit more, Pappy. A little bit more. He's going for it. There's a dive. Gets 1, 2 Marauders. Gets a 3rd. There's what, 4 left. Oh, the mine shots are brutal. Ghosts have arrived. He has an EMP. Has an EMP. Boys are being pulled, but Archons are built for this. Yeah, they punish the SCVs. And Creator, I think he has done as, yeah, just barely has broken through. Dives in with the Zealots. And we are looking to force that ace match. Now getting into the mineral line. The Archon not wasting some shots here and there, but overall, this is critical damage. 21 SCVs. 23. The SCVs. Once again reinforcing. Just 1 Widowmine. Nice shot. Nice shot on the main army. Oh my god. As Creator targets down as many of those medevacs as he can. Gets 2. And even though ByuN is going to hold here, behind this 4th base is on the way, getting to +2 attack. We have more Archons morphing in. Creator still committing. At this point, it might just be worth backing off. Just backing off, calming down, taking up. That's ByuN. He is holding on to the natural at least. As I guess in a way, kind of like ByuN last game, Creator, he refused to back up. And he's being punished for it, by the way. Brutal EMP will bleed out those Archons. Yeah, Creator does overextend. He has to get out of here. Has to pull away. ByuN, he's still in this. Let's go. He's recovering. He was down to around 46 SCVs, but no, he's built back up. He's been muling the entire time. ByuN's still in this game, and unfortunately for Creator, he didn't start taking into a Bay or any kind of Colossus production. No City Immortals either. He's still building up. Replenishing his army. He lost all the Stalkers. They were expensive losses. No shot. ByuN, he's got plenty of Ghosts, plenty of EMPs. He has the higher quality army. Brilliant P. Storm will zone. I was gonna say that Creator has to play it slow, but at this point it might just be too late. Drop on the right hand side. No shot. ByuN. He's recovered in this game. He's bouncing back. Gets 9 probe kills. ByuN takes a worker lead. Yeah, last Creator sure got a 4th base. You could argue that it was late. You could argue that I would say right now we need a 5th, as ByuN is ahead economically. But Creator is going for it. He is going for it. Stalker's back forward. Creator collapsing in. He's got a handful of storms. He's got 4 Templar. Did I say a handful of storms? The EMPs are brutal. Down to 2 Templar. 2 storms. Down to 1 storm. 1 storm left. Uno más, papi. Uno más. He's down to 1 storm at the same time. Drop across the map. Ay, ay, ay. Now it's just a gateway army. More probes going down. Creator, he was so close to breaking ByuN. He did overextend 100%. Like, Creator, he committed a little bit too hard. That is true. But he was so close. So close. As the 3rd base is going to be denied. He's still holding on to that 1 storm. There it is. ByuN does pull away. Claiming another expansion. Planetary is complete. And with that Creator, he's lost that lead. Like, yeah, I feel like we're meant to be in an ace match, pack. We're meant to take it all the way to game 3, but alas, he has lost his advantage. He's down to 34 probes. He barely has an economy. He can barely sustain himself. Not anymore. Not like this. He has 4 High Templar. They're on the Prism. Now, Creator, he can still take this game. He can still end it, but he's all in. Like, it's his final push. This is it. This is all he has left. ByuN was out of this game, but he clawed his way back in. No. No K-Storm. They'll say charge in. We're fighting out in the open. But nice kiting here by ByuN. Does kite back, does kite well. Takes out the Prism. Prism goes down. There was a good storm, but that was the only storm. Yeah, that was the only storm available, and it looks like ByuN, he will make a stand. He will hold on. Takes in the Archon, takes out the Zelts. He wants those Stalkers. Remember, ByuN has an economy, Creator does not. The longer this goes on, the better it is for ByuN. As he's just outproducing a Creator. Boys are being pulled. Last Creator, he just doesn't really have much here. No left, not anymore. GG gets called, and ByuN, he will take the series 2-0, advancing on to the semi-finals. GG. GG, well played. With that, ByuN, he will claim the series 2-0. He will advance on. My heart goes out to Creator here. GG, well played. Again, he had a lead in this game. He was killing ByuN. He was doing well for himself, but did get too excited, did overextend, did stick around too long, did commit too hard, and to the point where it was becoming more inefficient. It's becoming more inefficient to the point where it was. Yeah, it was. It's getting out of hand. GG.